What's up, Horde? It's Beef, and today we're looking at what you should be looking for when you're buying an orc or an ally. The first thing you should do is refresh the metadata of the asset you're looking to purchase. This is extremely important because all information about the orc and allies, including the image itself, is stored on chain, and these things change as the assets play the game, albeit levels, gear, and so on. Updated metadata could also be viewed at any time in the EtherOrcs Discord in the bot command section. Type the following: !P-orc, the number, !P-shaman, same thing, and !P-ogre will bring up that ogre. After the metadata has been updated, these are the following factors that are most important when purchasing an orc or an ally. First, for orcs, it's their Zug modifier. For allies, it's the herbalism rating for shamans, and the woodcraft rating for ogres. Then I would look at what level they are. For allies, I would then look at their remaining skill credits, and then I would look at the stats section for a specific breakdown of the gear equipped to the orc or ally. Currently, the Zug modifier for orcs is one of, if not the most important factor to look at when buying an orc, since orcs are our best farmers. Each orc produces 4 Zug a day, with a +0 modifier. Each additional modifier point then adds on to the amount of Zug produced by that orc a day. Higher than a +12 Zug modifier is considered rare and desirable because that orc will produce more Zug a day, and any gear contributing to the Zug modifier over a +5 is now impossible to get, with +5 gear only having a 2% chance to be acquired. Also, it costs 120 Zug a roll to pillage this dungeon. For shaman and ogres, the modifiers to their crafting abilities determines the rarity, with +18 being the highest. Naked allies do not fall into this category as they still have full skill credits and need to be rolled. When looking to buy a non-new ally with gear already rolled, it's generally better to look for one with a higher than +11 rating. This means they will craft more than one consumable a day. Levels for RPG characters has always been important, and it's also important in EtherOrcs. Currently, high levels give you access to the most lucrative raids, and raids are important because they give us bone shards to mint more allies. Levels may also be a factor in future gameplay elements. To put it simply, higher level equals better. For allies, it's also important to look at their remaining skill credits, especially if their modifiers are low. If an ally still has 70 or more skill credits remaining, that means you have the opportunity to re-roll parts of their gear to get their modifiers up. This means that naked allies with max skill credits are valuable, in that they can still be rolled for a potential of a +18. The stats section will give you a specific breakdown of each piece of gear. Every unit is equipped with 3 pieces of gear: main hand, offhand, and helm. The higher level of the gear, the better it is for your modifiers. Anything under a +4 for orcs can easily be rolled to a +4. This means that an orc on the floor with a +5 piece of equipment has more value than an orc with 3 +4 pieces of equipment, because that orc with a +5 can have those 2 lower pieces of equipment re-rolled to make it a +13. To review, what you should look for when buying an orc or an ally is the Zug modifier, the herbalism and woodcraft rating, the orc or ally's level, the remaining skill credits on an ally, and the specific gear stats.